How are you? Every once in a while people ask us what equipment we use. We don't normally talk about it because we'd rather you see what came out the other side of the camera. But because we've got so many questions, we're doing the shaky iPhone trick at the moment. So the real cameras and everything we've got here. And we've got the lovely, wonderful Beth moving around trying and show you what it is that we do have. So this is our main camera, and there's lots of good, interesting tech things about it. But from your point of view, the end user, you might notice we've actually got two slots in here for cards, which means that we can go for a long time and they can back each other up, so we rarely miss anything. Up at the top here, this is a wireless microphone, so we use that when we have to go over distances. If we turn it around just a little bit, you can see we've got two microphone cables in. I'll just show you what we're going to do with them a bit later, but you can see we can take professional level microphones with these sort of cables. This one I've got here is a shotgun mic, so we can mount that one up on there if we want to do any roaming news reporter style things, and we just take a cable out of the back there into one of those. So we've got those options whichever way we want, and sound is really one of those critical things. You know, when people complain about a bad video, they always say the sound is wrong, not the video is wrong. So we put a lot of attention into getting that right. And out of here, probably hard to see, but we've got an HDMI slot, and from there we come out into our computers if we need to. Just go get an adapter from here. And this little box here, if you can see, it's got a USB at the other end and HDMI there, so we just run a long cable between there, and this then converts it into a digital format, and we get it onto a computer then to do live streaming and other bits and pieces. So that doesn't look much, but there's several $100 worth just in that little box there. So that's that area there. When we're doing work in the studio here, these are now probably our favourite microphones. These are stereo matched your mini gunshot microphones. So they've got this very narrow focus with the sound, and the noise coming out from the side doesn't go in very much. So that works pretty well. And it means if we've got somebody in here, they can move around, do all sorts of things, and that's out of shot of the camera in most cases. The last piece that we use around here is lighting. At the moment we've got the house lights off, and this is one of two studio lights that we have turned on. The other one is just over there. So these are photographic quality bulbs in there. Not the same quality of light that you get out of a fluoro, so these are calibrated, so we know exactly what sort of light it is. So when somebody gets under these, we know exactly how their skin tones look. They don't get funny reds or pinks or blues or anything like that. But you might notice that we've got them shining up, because that way it bounces up off the white ceiling, then down onto whoever it is that's the person that we're videoing, and that gives it a nice even light without any harsh shadows, and they're not looking into the glare of lights, which makes them more comfortable as well. So that's it for our studio. It's only a small studio, but it does the sort of things that we need. If we needed to, we've got more lights packed away that we can pull out and bring into play. We've got more microphones that we can use if we've got more people involved in this. But what we do here is essentially interview people and get their stories away from them onto video so that others can see them. And so this is what works for here. And when we go out on site to different people, it's probably some variation on this that we take with us and put up depending on what it is that we're doing. If we do a large event, for example, we'll have this main camera here with us, but we'll have another camera beside it, and this one will be taking the close-up shot, and one beside it will be taking the wide-angle shot, and then we'll have another camera sitting over on the side just to give an alternate point of view, you know, into what's happening. And we get a feed out of the audio system from the house, if at all possible, and run that straight into the camera, so that whatever the people in the audience are hearing is what gets recorded on the camera itself. So, anyway, that's what we do. Hope you found this useful and interesting, and please give us a call and we'll talk more about whatever your requirements might happen to be to get this fella pushing your story out to where it needs to go.